Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of the LightBurn for Galvo crash course. Last episode we talked about how to add different lenses as devices inside LightBurn for Galvo, and I changed a couple things here. So since the last time we got together, I've renamed my devices just so that I can tell which machine is which. And that's important because in today's episode I'm going to show you how to control multiple machines, even multiple fiber lasers, at the same time with LightBurn. And in order to do that, we need to be able to tell our machines apart. So I've renamed my Mactron 30 watt fiber laser, the 30 watt JPT-LP, just so I know what source is in it. We still have the 110 and the 150 from last episode. I've also added my 5 watt Affero Laser 1 by Ortur, and I've added my 25 watt EM Smart Laser, which has a 110 lens. So with all of these lasers added, we can go ahead and start talking about how to actually control multiple devices, and it is shockingly easy. So to my right here, I have both the EM Smart, the 30 watt Mactron, and the 5 watt Affero Laser 1 units powered on and ready to go. So we could choose any one of these to start with. I'm going to start with the EM Smart just because it's closest to me by the desk here. So if I go ahead and select that, there's one thing I want to point out really quick before we get too far into this. I have my lasers on a USB hub, and depending on how your USB is set up on your computer or your hub, it may not know how to tell the difference between an EM Smart, say, and a 30 watt Mactron. So we need to teach it where these lasers are in our USB port configuration. It's very easy to do. All you need to do is select a laser. We have the EM Smart right here, so we'll select that. And then we're going to pick a port. We've got two port options down here, port 11 and port 20. We'll choose port 11 for now, and we're going to hit frame and take a look at our machines. And we're going to look and see is it framing on our EM Smart or our Mactron. This is framing on our EM Smart, so we know our EM Smart is on port 11. Now we're just going to double check this work, and we're going to switch over to our Mactron device and make sure that that's on port 20. So let's switch over to our Mactron device. And we're going to run the same exact job right here. We're just going to switch to port 20, and we're going to hit frame. We're going to look over our shoulder, and it is framing on the Mactron. So we know that the Mactron's on port 20. We know the EM Smart is on port 11. Unfortunately, right now, LightBurn doesn't link ports to devices by default. So when we switch back to the EM Smart here, you'll see we're still on port 20. So this is actually going to light up on the Mactron unless we change this back to port 11. It's annoying. I brought it up to the developers over at LightBurn. Hopefully they can link these so that when we switch back and forth between lasers, it will switch back and forth between ports too, because LightBurn does get a little confused. But that's how you manage multiple fiber lasers when it can't tell the difference. Just select the specific port. Now that we have that out of the way, we can go ahead and start a job with one of these lasers. Like I said, we'll start with the EM Smart, so I'm going to go ahead and select the EM Smart here. I'm just going to center this up, and we're going to choose some really basic settings here just so that we can prove that it's running. So I don't want to make a huge mess right now. I just kind of want to have something going in the background. So for speed, we can do 1,000. For max power, we're going to do like 10. Like I said, we just barely want it running in the background, and 25 frequency, and this should be great. So we'll hit OK, and we're going to run it from the frame menu, and I'm going to click run continuously so that it does not stop running until we want it to. So we're going to make sure we have run continuously checked, and we're going to hit start. And it's running. You can see over here, laser busy, it's running, 100% has been sent over. It's just going to run over and over and over again because we checked run continuously. So from here, we now need to open up another device. Now, we can't click into the device menus. We can't cancel out of this or the job's going to stop. So how do we actually control a second device? It's really, really easy, guys. All we need to do is come down to our taskbar. We're going to right-click LightBurn, and we're going to click LightBurn. We're going to click it again. That's it. This is called opening a second instance. So this instance of LightBurn runs completely separate from the one that is running our EM Smart Laser right now. And with this one, we can draw a second circle, and we can go ahead and select the Mactron, and we're going to use the same settings up here. So let's make sure we choose the right port. Our Mactron is on port 20. And you see we get the laser ready, and we can go ahead and hit frame and just make sure that's going to fall in a safe spot, and it is. And we're going to run this one continuously as well, and we'll hit start. So now the Mactron and the EM Smart are both running in the background. So we can literally swap between them right here. So here you can see the EM Smart is running, and here you can see the 30 watt JPT is running. And just to add another layer of chaos to it, I know a lot of you guys have CO2s or diodes. We can right click this again and open another new instance of LightBurn. This is our third new instance of LightBurn. We'll drop down our device list and pick our Ferro Laser 1 diode laser. And that's going to go ahead and home up for us. And we can grab our square tool, just do a little square right here in the center. And we'll go ahead and just, again, I'm going to set the max speed here and really minimum power because we don't want to make a huge mess. We're just trying to prove a point. Let's turn that crosshatch off, 0 degree scan angle. That looks great. And we'll go ahead and hit OK. And I can hit start. And now the diode laser is running as well. So now we've got 3 instances of LightBurn running all at the same time. We've got the 25 watt EM Smart. We have the 30 watt Mactron JPT, and we have our Ferro Laser 1. And let's say that's not enough for you and you need to do more. Well, go ahead and open up a 4th instance of LightBurn, and you can open up a project. Go ahead and open a LightBurn project. Work on it, edit it, do whatever you need to do to, you know, move on with the work that you're doing, because you've got that 4th instance right there, and there's no need for you to wait for those jobs to be done. So you can do any kind of editing. You could even run a 4th laser or a 5th laser or whatever else it is that you need to do with multiple instances. Of course, you do need to be able to have the RAM and technical PC capacity to run 4 instances of LightBurn. I have a fairly impressive computer. It's nothing to write home about, but it's not a fossil. So you'll need a little power behind your computer to be able to run multiple instances of LightBurn. But that said, the overhead on LightBurn's software is very low, and it does not take a lot to run multiple instances like these guys. So real quick, we'll just come through here. We will stop the EM Smart. So we can just go ahead and hit stop, and we'll close that. And we can close this instance of LightBurn. And then we can check our menu here, and we've got the 30 watt Mactron going. We can go ahead and stop that one and close this, and we can close this instance of LightBurn. And last but not least, we do have our diode laser. We can go ahead and stop that as well. And we can close this instance of LightBurn. And that leaves us with just our little editing window here, which we can delete and continue to use however we want. We could jump into a different laser like the EM Smart if we want to and just pick up where we left off. So running multiple lasers even at the same exact time from one machine, absolutely no problem. You just have to set up your different devices just like you normally would, and then you're right clicking on the LightBurn icon and just opening up a second instance, and that's all you have to do, guys. That's really all there is to it. So that's all I've got for this one. Good luck and have fun. Let me know in the comments if this works for you or if you need help with anything, and I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the LightBurn for Galvo crash course. If you got value out of this one, don't forget to smash the like button, let everybody else know the content is good, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified the next time we add an episode to the crash course. If you need help with anything at all, there are links to our absolutely 100% free Discord and Facebook group down in the description, right next to the link to the Laser Master Academy, the #1 way to support the channel. We absolutely love what we do here, guys, teaching you how to use your laser engraving machines, and we want to keep doing that. Every episode that we upload to the YouTube channel for everyone for free is thanks to our members over at the Laser Master Academy. If you want to sign up to support the channel, you can find out more over at masters.lasereverything.net. It starts at $8 a month. It comes with a bunch of bonus goodies for signing up, and it's an awesome community over there. So I hope to see you over there soon. That's all I've got for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one.